Namaste, everyone. Good evening. Once again, we are back with one of the interesting topic with our eminent speaker today, and we are live on YouTube. My name is Lohit Chiudiavar, and from Career Naksha. We are an edtech company where we are providing career counseling and psychometric assessment, admission support to all the students out there. We also work with students and working professionals to help them to uh, find the suitable career opportunity and to do what they love to do. Yeah. So we are across in India and abroad. We have more than 55 locations, centers in India, and we've been doing the multiple projects with the schools, with the CBSE, ICSE, and state board. Important thing that we are going to have today is we're going to interact with our expert who joined us from Vishwakarma University, one of the topmost university across India, who will be guiding us and to all our counselors out there and the students or the parents who are watching us through live. So the best part about the STEM, where everyone are talking about what is the best career opportunity and how they can grow if they take any of the course in STEM, and how the placement that happens, how the market look like, and what is the scope. So for which we have Professor Makaran Puri, who is a Director, International Student Center, Deputy Director in Counseling and Admission Office from Vishwakarma University, who is specialized in pharmaceutical chemistry, and is uh, very eminent speaker. Thank you so much for taking some time during a busy schedule, Dr. Makaran sir, for joining
Thank
us to address our parents, students, and counselors. Thank you so much for being here.
thank you.
And also we have Vinayak Shinde sir as well to join us to address our community in terms of what are the different career opportunity and how the admission process works in the university, how the people who really want to join Vishwakarma University and take the best benefit out of it, how they can reach out to them. So we're going to talk about all these things for the next 30 to 40 minutes. So with that, we also have our senior counselors with us, Dr. Abba Shashwat, who will be connect with. We'll be having a very interactive session today, which will help each and everyone who is watching us today. Yeah. So with that, we'll start. Dr. Makaran sir, tell us a bit about how you found your career aspiration and how the journey become from a student to doctorate as a as a title, and how you become a professor. If you can just share that inspirational journey, so I think that will be great for our audience to know.
Right, great. So, before I share my thoughts, I would appreciate these efforts from Career Naksha. Special thanks to Lohitji also for connecting so many counselors and student community through this particular platform. Uh, I hope this session will be helpful to the students as well as the counselors, because we will be mostly talking about our experiences, what career opportunities the aspiring students would be having in the future, and what exciting options they will be having based on their eligibility criteria and everything. As you said, so my basic interest was in biology. I completed my 12th in science, and I was more of interested in biology and chemistry and life sciences. So I was more of looking for the domains involving study of chemistry, which took me to this particular domain of pharmacy profession. Post which I was more of interested in teaching and interacting with students community. So I selected this particular profession as a faculty member. I started my career almost now 14 years back as a faculty member in the field of teaching education. And now, along with it, I completed my further higher studies in as a PhD professional from Apex University. So this is overall about my career part till now. Along with that, I have wore different caps of different responsibilities, administrative as well as academic. Currently looking after the admissions of Vishwakarma University. With me, I have Mr. Vinayak Shinde sir, also my colleague in the admission cell. Uh, so to start with today's talk, I will just briefly share my screen to discuss about the university first. I hope the screen is visible to all.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, we are Vishwakarma University. We are a state private university recognized by UGC, state government, and other respective councils. To start with this particular discussion, I would now request first Vinayak Shinde sir to start with his discussions.
Thank you, Dr. Makran sir, for giving an opportunity. Lohit ji, it has been really a great platform. So, good afternoon to one and all, the students, parents, and the counselor who are all watching this live show cast with after what are the career opportunities after 12. Many a times the students from 12 background, it may be a science, commerce, or arts, he always find what is the next step after 12. Basically, a 12th is a crucial part where he designate his career options ahead. What would be the options after 3 years, 4 years, whether the stability would be there or not? What would be the risk? What kind of path, what kind of route I should choose? If I am to go for engineering or if I am to go for a medical, being a science background, then what kind of subjects I should choose? What kind of universities, what kind of institutes, what kind of deemed universities where I can opt my options. So all parts with 12th students, not only the student but with respect to the family members, with respect to mentors, they are really confused. So many times this confusion takes place to travel across the students to different universities, visit different institutes. What are the options to meet with the concerned faculties? All those things matters. Then they have some categories wise with A, B, C, where they can choose this college, this universities, where we can go ahead with the things. So, so not to be confused, we'll share a platform where you can choose different types of careers after 12 with different streams, not only with science, but with arts as well as commerce background. So many times while choosing a career, we always should be aware what things are with us in the surrounding, what kind of values, what kind of skills that we possess, what kind of interest we have to choose. Like what previously Dr. Makran sir told us that he was interested in biology, that's why he had chosen a career with a science background with a pharmacy. So we should know that being right from schooling part, we know that what kind of interest we have. It may be a political interest, it may be a respect with design orientation, it may be a respect with management orientation. All of those things starts from right from their schooling. So each and every students should focus what kind of interest they possess. Then depending upon the interest, what kind of field I should choose. So if I want to choose that field, what would be the possibilities I get? Whether my career would be stable after 4 years, after 5 years, or down the line after 10 years. So after choosing a career, after setting goals, then we have to plan that after 5 years, after 10 years, how would be my journey? Like Dr. Makaran Puri started his journey being as a lecturer, then to a director. So you should have some term goals with setting plans that after 5 years, after 10 years, if I want to be an engineer, or if I want to be a pharmacist, or if I want to be a designer, that what term I will take after 5 years, 10 years to achieve my success. And if this happens with the plan, then you execute the plan. Then there are different things how you have to evaluate different types of alternatives. In each and every metropolitan cities, there are different types of colleges, universities. So what kind of domain stream that you choose, what kind of programs that are offered, and in programs what kind of structure with the courses, with the subjects, with the evaluation parameters, all those things has to be looked after, and then only you should go ahead with such a type of course or a program. So basically, choosing with a program, you should know about different types of universities or colleges, what they provide, whether those colleges have their degree recognized, approvals, accreditations are there or not. Many times there are different types of institutes which are not approved, not accredited. Still, they run the courses, and many a times after taking admission over there and doing a course, then the parents realize that no, this course is not approved by government of Maharashtra, or the course is not accredited. So at this time, after spending 2 years and spending the fees, then they realize that is very difficult afterwards. So whenever you want to choose any university or college, you should definitely look after its approval, recognition, and accreditations. Then you should look after what kind of faculties are there, whether they are net set qualified, whether they are doctorate faculties, and how what kind of experience they are having. So all those things matters with respect to the students who get enrolled with different types of universities or colleges. Then always you should look after the curriculum. Being a private university, different types of curriculums are set. We should look after that curriculum part. Then obviously the next parameter is with the infrastructure. I do agree the infra nowadays is much valedictory with respect to the previous one. So all those things does matter. So we'll move forward what Vishwakarma is and Vishwakarma Group is. So henceforward, Dr. Makaran sir will let you know what is Vishwakarma Group and how we are operating with Vishwakarma Group. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So as sir has introduced about brief of what should be in the mind of the student when you go for selecting a particular domain after your 12th, and what interest you should look for when you will be selecting for a particular program for admissions. To briefly introduce about the university and the group, we are Vishwakarma University under Vishwakarma Group, which is managed and run by BRACT Trust, that is Bansilal Ramnath Agrawal Charitable Trust, which was established in the year 1975. After which this group owns various ventures, including major in education. Apart from it, it also has its domain in publishing houses, foundries, manufacturing, retail. With respect to education, if we speak, we are in education since last 45 plus years with the renowned institute which started 45 years long back, that is Vishwakarma Institute of Technology, well known as VIT. known for the engineering programs that we offer. So as we grew in this last 45 years, now we have 15 plus educational institutes across India, starting from KG to PG, and now also PhD in VIT and as well as in Vishwakarma University. We as a university established in the year 2017 as a state private university. Now, if the students have connected and the parent community has connected, then most of the students have this doubt that what exactly this state private university, what is a deemed university, was it a central university? So basically the difference between any state university and a state private university is that we are approved, established with the approvals of a state government, but we are not funded by the state government. In that way we are private. Okay, otherwise whatever affiliations, whatever accreditations, whatever rules regulations are applicable for any state university are equally applicable on a particular state private university. So Vishwakarma University is a state private university approved by UGC as well as state government. Now from 2017 in Vishwakarma University, and since last 45 years in VIT, we have catered around 30,000 plus students. And we are proud to also share that we have 2,000 plus full-time faculties employed in all these educational institutes, sharing the knowledge, creating tomorrow's professionals in these institutes. So as I was saying, we are approved by the respective councils. We are also the member of Association of Indian Universities, which is more of interest where the students, which is more of the interest where the students are looking for higher education abroad. So we do have the membership of Association of Indian Universities. We are approved by AICTE. We do have programs which are approved by different councils like Pharmacy Council of India for B Pharm, D Pharm, and M Pharm programs that we offer. Then Bar Council of India, where we have different law programs like LLB, LLM, BBA, LLB. We also have architecture programs, Bachelor of Architecture, which is approved by Council of Architecture. So in a way, if we look at the accreditations and approvals of this particular university, we have all the approvals. We offer foolproof degrees which are valid across the globe. We have our students going abroad with the degrees that are awarded to them by Vishwakarma University. Okay, so this is just a list of students passing out from the university, Vishwakarma University, and going for their higher education abroad. So you can look at these, that students from different domains, including design, interior design, BBA, music, psychology, have continued with their higher education in different foreign universities in different countries as well. It's not just in US or UK. You can see the list of different international universities where the students are pursuing or have pursued their higher education. So this is just to give you a glimpse, a surety that the degrees that a particular student gets from any state private universities are valid, are equally acceptable across the globe. Okay. So as a university, we are offering programs in different domains. More than 10 domains the programs are offered. You can just look at these domains over here, right from animation, multimedia, architecture, design, pharmacy, engineering, business, computers, education as well, travel, tourism, economics. So we have tried to have the diversity on the campus where students can get exposure of different domains, can relate the education that they are getting with the domains where he might have his interests in. To go into depth, what programs we actually offer under architecture, under art and design, commerce management. Here is a list of different programs that are offered under each of these faculties. I'll just hold on this particular slide so that the participants who have connected can go through the programs if they are looking for any of the programs of his or her interest.
Yes, great. Thank you so much. I think just flash this slide so that I'll just could you please just go back to the previous slide, sir?
Yeah.
The programs list, yes. Yeah, so for the viewers, I'm just gonna tell you that we as I initially mentioned about STEM, so the careers in, or the career opportunity, or the education in science, technology, engineering, arts, that is humanities and mathematics, mathematical field. So we
Right.
have
Right.
all the lucrative career options or sources in under the one umbrella in under Vishwakarma University. So it comes to architecture. So if you really think that you are someone who can definitely do, and you have a little bit of passion towards designing, decoration, interior, those stuff, so definitely you can choose architecture field. Or if you're really good hold in communication, you are someone who love talking, you can then get into media industry, those kind of sectors. You have humanity and social science sector, where so many people are talking about mental health, psychology part of it. So where you can also study psychology in BA or BSc also you can take up. And even medical field and engineering field also, we have seen the couple of programs which university is offering. Yeah, and even especially I am able to see diploma in airport and aviation management, which is
Right. Right.
very attractive for me, right? So that's really good. And we also have LLB, which is I think BA LLB is sorry, it's a BBA
It is
and
BBA
LLB. It's
LLB.
a
It is
dual
a five
degree
years
course,
program. It's a 5 years program.
5 years program.
Right.
Okay, okay, okay. So do you also provide BA LLB as well, sir?
No, we don't.
No, no. So the list of
Okay,
program
okay.
gets increasing,
All
gets
right, understood.
there are programs getting added every year. We are still under process of having one or two more diploma programs, or few of the BBA programs as well,
Mm.
that will be added soon in the list of the programs to have more diversity.
Lohitji, I just
Okay,
want to
that's really
interrupt a
fantastic.
few things. Like the students who are from arts background as well as from the commerce background, for them this is a great opportunities to go ahead with art design courses, with commerce management, with media, and with the law or psychology with HSS background. Because many a times only the science background
Hmm.
students appear for engineering and pharmacy things, and this rest of the guys go for a general BCom or a BA degree. So instead of that, the student or the parents should go for this professional courses.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, so thanks for that suggestion, Vinay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Now moving ahead, as I said that we are a state private university, but we are approved also by the UGC. We are approved by the state government. So we do follow the state regulations for admission process to all these programs that are displayed over here. So whatever are the norms for respective council programs, whatever are the norms for non-council programs, the programs which require the scores of entrance examination as a prerequisite to qualify for the eligibility to take admissions to those respective programs. We do follow all those rules regulations. Whatever is the minimum eligibility criteria set by the UGC, set by the state government, we do follow all those rules regulations to execute the admission process and keep a transparency of admissions. Now, along with the entrances that the government conducts for respective programs, what we have on campus, we do offer our own entrance examination. We have Vishwakarma University National Entrance Test, which will be soon conducted in next month on 23rd of May, for which the registrations have already started. It's an online registration process, and the examination will also be conducted online, and the curriculums will be aligned with respective government entrance examinations, whatever are conducted for design, engineering, law, pharmacy, and management. So if any students are interested to appear for Vishwakarma University National Entrance Test, that is VUNET, they can go to the university website and register themselves. So if you are looking for the programs in BDes, MDes, or Fashion Technology, that is Bachelor of Fashion Technology, if you're looking for engineering programs of BTech that we offer in computer science engineering, artificial intelligence, data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. Then if you're looking for programs in law like LLB, LLM, or BBA, LLB, and pharmacy programs like BPharm or MPharm in any specializations, including management, BBA, BBA IB, BBA CA, or MBA or MCA programs, then for all these programs, we conduct the Vishwakarma University National Entrance Test.
Okay.
Now, this is about the eligibility process to get admission to any of the programs across the university based on the eligibility criteria whatever the government has defined. Now, once the student has got admission to any of these programs, we are also proud to share that all the programs that we offer are aligned with the state government and central government regulations for National Education Policy 2020. So we have developed our curriculums based on the guidelines of National Education Policy 2020, wherein you can see over here the brief description of what credit patterns we follow in these programs is mentioned over here, where every academic year will be offering the student a credit of 40 to 44 credits, and these all credits are transferable credits. These are the credits using which the student will progress across his 8 years, across his 8 semesters. I am saying 8 semesters because as per NEP, all the programs of UG and PG are now of 3+1 year, where if the student opts for his last year, fourth year, he will be awarded a degree of honors or research. Okay, so if we go back to the slide of the programs that we offer, suppose any student getting admission to say BA Psychology, okay, as a UG program. Okay, normally what we have seen that BA or BSc programs are of 3 years. Okay, now as per new education policy, if the student opts for his fourth year, then after completing his fourth year, he will be either getting the degree of BA Psychology Honors or BA Psychology Research, and this is applicable for all non-council programs that we are having. Okay, so it's optional whether to go for that fourth year or not, but it will be a value addition in the profile of that particular student where he will get this honors or research degree based on the projects or the subjects that he selects in his final year. Now, another benefit of having a curriculum of new education policy and having an admission in a university compared to getting admission to any of the colleges or institute offering that particular single program is that the student can opt for any of the two subjects of his interest, which are offered by the other departments in the university. Like taking the same example, if you're the student of BA Psychology, and you are also interested in economics, you are also interested in law, then in that case, right from your second year onwards, you can select two subjects of your interest so that you get to know those respective subjects. You understand those domains in detail, you understand the technicalities involved in those domains. And finally, the major objective of having this optional subjects offered by other departments is that you also get to have a cross-domain project, or we can call it as interdisciplinary project, when you will be in a final year student, you will be in your final semesters, 8 semesters or 7th semester, when you will be having a project, you will be having your internships. These all things can be interdisciplinary, where you will be applying the knowledge that you have gained in your 3 years into the domains of your interest. So you can learn psychology for 3 years and have a project with economics, have a project with pharmacy, have a project with statistics department, where you'll be applying your knowledge that you have gained. So this is the beauty, this is the importance of new education policy, where you actually get to implement the knowledge that you have gained across your 3 or 4 years. Okay, so this is brief about the curriculum aspect that we have implemented in the university. Now, also to mention, this 25-26 batch will be the third batch which will be having this particular pattern. So it's not new to us now. We will be implementing it now for the third time very successfully. Coming to this slide, which will be of more interest to the students and the parents, that what are our placement records. So this is the past batch record, last year's record, and the students are still getting offers. We had 1,600 students who had shown interest for placements, out of which we could successfully get the offers for 1,510 students, of which the students who opted for these particular offers were 1,400. So roughly, if we see, we are having the placement record of 91 to 95% since past years, where the average package of the university we can say is 6 lakhs, and the highest package that we got for the past year's passing out batch is 17.75. That was an BTech computer engineering. I'll just share brief some figures and recruiters that we have coming on campus recruiting the students. So these are just the last batch highest packages that they could secure across different disciplines, including BTech, BDes, MBAs, BPA students are there. Also, one point I missed, under new education policy curriculum, now internship is a part of your curriculum, where certain amount of credits are awarded on completion of these internships, and these internships are mandatory. It's not optional that few students will be going for internships, few will be doing or continuing with their curriculum. It's mandatory to go for internships. It is mandatory to get the live hands-on experience in industries. So we do take care that we offer these internships to each and every student in the university as a part of new education policy. So we have offered till now 2,000 plus internships to our passing out batch. Also to provide some global experience and global guidance from different experts from different universities. We have tie-ups with different universities for various purposes. It may be for academics, it may be for other curricular aspects, guidance, or it may be even for scientific projects that are going on the university campus in collaboration or sponsored by different experts in different universities. So we have good connects with Hof University, Germany, which is a government university in Germany. We have good connect with KEJ, Binghamton University. In fact, we have programs running in collaboration with Binghamton University, which is a state university of New York, in engineering specifically, where we have this 3.5 plus 1.5 program, where 3.5 years in Vishwakarma University and 1.5 years in SUNY Binghamton University for the master's program. We do have student exchange program with multiple universities. So the list is long and it keeps on adding up every year. We are coming up with new collaborations, new MOUs with different universities across the globe. These are certain research centers, or which we call as center of excellences, that we have on campus, where the students and faculties work in collaboration with the industries, wherein the students work on the problem statements that are offered by different industries. So imagine you being a student of your first year or second year program, working on a problem statement provided by some industries and giving them the solutions with guidance of your faculty members. So every program that we offer, every faculty that we have on campus has a certain center of excellence in collaboration with some industries. These are few of the projects, if you could read them. or you could know the logos based on which the projects are assigned from those industries. We are having Philips, we are having Kirloskar, we are having Willow. The outcome of all these projects is that the exposure that the students get and the way in which the profile of a student as a fresher will develop in Vishwakarma University will be very fruitful, where you can see that these are the list of different patents that the students have achieved. And these are not just the registered patent, many of these are granted patents. Now, based on all these things, what I was talking about, different curricular aspects, social aspects, research, industry collaborations, global exposures, we have been recognized at different levels, nationally as well as globally, where you can get to see the major milestones what we have achieved. The recent one is we could achieve the QS iGauge ranking, diamond ranking across all categories in the year 2025. We also achieved World University ranking for innovations twice in 2023 as well as 2024. We have achieved TH Impact ranking, which is also considered as the Oscars of education, which is a European ranking. So these are just the feathers in our cap that we have got in last 6-7 years since 2017. Different recognitions nationally, internationally. Now, whatever kind of academics that we execute, exposures that we provide to the student, the nurturing of the students that takes place in different center of excellences and innovation and incubation centers on the university campus, the students or the alumni of the universities have successfully developed their own entrepreneurships, their own companies, their own firms at different positions. They are there. These are few of the list of startups that our alumni are having. And it's not just about any domain like engineering or only management. You can get to see that there are different domains mentioned over here from which the students have come up with their own ideas, innovations, and started their own firms. This is brief about the glimpses of our university campus. I would more suggest the students or the parents connected over here to visit the campus better. We have students from 20 different nationalities on campus getting admitted to various programs now. So this is overall brief about the university campus, curriculum, programs that we offer. After this, if any students are interested for any of the programs, this is a brief graphics of our admission process. We'll go through it. It's a general process where we go through the entire steps, that what will be the eligibility, what will be the documents required, how to apply for that particular admission process. We do have some fee waivers that we offer to the students based on different categories that the students belong to. Yeah. So that was a quick presentation of the university. I think now we can go ahead with the question and answer sessions.
Yeah, so that was a great brief, Dr. Makran sir and Vinayak sir. So we get to know about the multiple courses, and yes, I do have a couple of questions. I think there is one question in the comment section. I think in that Vinayak sir already answered. So we Vishwakarma Center campus is in Pune. And there is one more question about the scholarship. So whether you guys provide any scholarship or how is the process? If you can just brief the student, that would be good.
Yeah. Now this year onwards, we'll be offering merit-based scholarship, but it is first come first served basis. There are different criterias. We can refer to the policy documents on the website as well. There are different technical aspects and eligibility criteria as mentioned for this particular thing. But a common 10% fee waiver that we offer is for any of the student who is alumni of our schools or junior colleges will get a 10% discount across the 4 years. If the parents are in defense, in that case also we offer a 10% discount to these students every year. Any other?
If the state police,
Any
they're not.
defense, any defense personnel, whether father or mother is serving at any level, officer is at any defense position, irrespective of his or her position in that particular defense uh, domain, we can offer him the 10% scholarship.
Okay, that's really good. I think the student, I think you got your answer. So we'll be sharing the link, or you can log into careernaksha.com. You can find our contact number. You can connect with us, and so that we can help you to get admission in Vishwakarma University, and we'll able to connect with their team so that if you have any further questions related to admission process, so we can also help you. Or if you're confused with out of these beautiful courses, which course you need to choose, which stream that you need to choose, so we can also guide you on that through our counseling process. Yeah, thank you. So I have a couple of questions. So before that, I think I'll just ask with our senior counselor, Dr. Abba ma'am. So if you have any questions as a counselor point of view to our university experts, so you can just share, you can ask.
So not much
Abba
to
ma'am.
ask because
Yeah.
everything explained very nicely, and it's a very good package, particularly for commerce and arts students. You are having a variety of courses with you. Generally, arts persons they are roaming around for getting some professional courses. So this is a very good offer rather, and we will like to incorporate in our counseling and this career mapping and try to get the persons to Vishwakarma University in future also. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll share you the
Yeah.
eligibility parameters as well.
Yes,
Thank you.
Vinay, that will be really great. So that when we are interacting with the students, when we are doing counseling, so it will be really grateful for our community of counselors as well. Poonamji, do you have any questions to our speakers?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My one question is there, sir. Many students are having question regarding placement. Ki placement regarding many colleges, companies are showing ki just like manipulated they are doing. Ki 10 lakh, actually they are providing 10 lakh in placement, but they are showing 12 lakh. So in this regarding what they.
See, if talking about many different universities in general, I would say now you are investing a huge amount as well as huge amount of time of your life in selecting a particular profession. So I would better suggest you to go through the documents to validate whatever figures that particular university has shown on the website or in any presentation that the student has seen online. And you could more of visit the campus, visit different departments, visit the placement cell of the university to get these informations validated before just uh, going for admission based on a webinar or a visiting their website. I won't suggest doing it, including Vishwakarma University. Whatever figures we do have shown are the actual figures. We are not boosting the figures. We have 1 CR and or 90 lakhs of package that we are offering. This is the latest package figures that we have, that we just mentioned in the presentation. So it's important to validate the information. That's what I would like to suggest before going for the decisions based on the data that it's just shared in a webinar or a presentation.
Whenever the students, whenever the students come over here as a walk-in, We usually take an information with respect to admission part. At the same time, he visit to the concerned faculty members. The family members are along with them. They check how what things are with the faculties, and at the same time, the placement cell has got at the ground floor itself. So they do visit with the placement part also, and see the actual figures what the students have achieved.
Okay, thank you, sir.
That's really great. Thank you. Yeah,
Thank
thank you so much, sir, for answering that. So, Makaran sir, you mentioned about interdisciplinary course, where students can opt multiple courses and they can choose. So,
Yes.
I just have a
Yes.
one question related to that, like how experiential learning that happens in the sense the hands-on learning, the internship or project works happens if whether they get able to do the projects in the both the subjects if they choose interdisciplinary course or they have to majorly work on the major courses.
See, we do offer majors and minor tracks over here, as the curriculum that is decided by the university, along with the NEP that we are offering. Okay, so if we look at the major minor tracks, these are also of the
Hmm.
students' interest. But in case of major and minor tracks, it is more of allied things that are there, where a student doing his management can align with some of the minor tracks which are related to management, or an engineering student can align with a minor track that is aligned with his engineering studies. But in case of new education policy, what I mentioned is it can be completely irrelevant that you may think of that this particular subject, how a engineering student is going for economics subject, or how a AI student is selecting a subject from psychology. Okay, so it's actually the thing that is required in the market now. Okay, like studying for 4 years of engineering and not getting exposed to any other domains, that is more harmful when it comes to placements and working actually in the market. Okay, but when you are doing your engineering studies, along with that, if you are getting the exposure to the domains of your interest, like if you being a AI engineer, you develop some AI based platform software which can be used by medical scientists, or which can be used by economists to solve the issues or to solve the problems that existed in that particular domain for a long time, which the economists couldn't resolve. But you, as a AI engineer, could resolve these problems based on your knowledge. So that is the actual beauty of NEP structure, where not just learning the subject, but also understanding the issues that exist, which you, as a student of that particular domain, can resolve. So your final year semester projects can be purely interdisciplinary. There are no barriers, there are no boundaries of working on any projects. Okay, you can select your project, you can get the guidance from the senior faculties on in those respective domains.
Okay, got it. So understood. So I think that part is very much clear. So I think for the student and the counselors watching us, I think that's pretty clear for them as well. Thank you. Right. I have one more question, Makran sir.
Yeah.
So, you being a professor, you have seen the placement companies coming in for the hiring, and you probably interacted with many scholars or industry experts. So, we also do, counsel and we do research and everything. So, according to you, which are the career the industry demand when it comes to STEM, when it comes to science, technology, arts, maths, or engineering. So, what are the very industry demandable courses and the job profile that really now is in a high scope and very demanding one when it comes to job security? After COVID, the parents are very much concerned about the package, job security, and everything. So, do you want to suggest anything over here on this area?
See, these situations like COVID and everything, these are unprecedented situations which do affect the market, which do affect the job profiles. But I would say that rather than looking at it in that way, that which will be the more secure domain, we should look at it like what is the domain in which this particular student has the interest in, and how he can excel in that particular domain. Because it is not about the domain to be selected, it is the skills and the attitude that the student has to inculcate across his uh, 4 years journey, that would land up in a better placement job, that would land up in a more satisfactory place what the student will be interested to work ahead in his life. Okay, so it is not about the start package that the domain is offering. Should I go for HSS or should I stick to engineering? Though I am not going to be a good engineer. So you should look at how you can achieve those skills that the market needs, and that is also the benefit of new education policy, as well as the benefit of getting admission in a university compared to a state university, where the curriculum gets updated as per the market requirements. What we don't get to see generally in the state universities, or the revisions that happen in the curriculum, are slightly sluggish. After 4 or 5 years, we get to see that the curriculum is getting uh, revised. That won't happen in any state private university today. We'll get to see that we are revising the syllabus, we are reviewing it with guidance of different industry experts before implementing it every semester. We don't even wait for a year to pass on. Okay, wherever we feel that this particular technology has to be adopted as a part of the curriculum, the student need to be sensitized to this particular thing, we generally go on implementing it without deviating anything from the NEP curriculum guidelines.
Hmm.
One more thing I just want to highlight with
Okay,
respect
all
to the
right.
placement part. The placement team also works on the mock interviews with respect to their research preparations, and with respect to their trainings also, so that they would be faced easily with the proper interviews and everything. They can go through it and get selected. Maximum opportunities to get selected.
Okay, so just to give you kind of an idea for our viewers, so what Vinay sir was talking about, so the school also will be training the students on placement training. So it may be related to how to attend the interview, about your communication, about your body language, how to attend, how to present yourself, about resume building as well. So everything will be trained by the experts in the university, so that before you enter the placement, the counter or the company, so you'll be fully prepared for the interview, so that there will be, it's just that you need to just perform based on your learning that you had. Yeah. Okay, that's really fantastic, sir. That's really great to know that you also train uh, the students, and apart from the subject, what they need been taught during the course. Yeah. So I have one more question. Like, there is something that I usually get, and we speak to the parent and the school, the students as well. So I think when it comes to university, I think it's will add more weightage to this question. So the mainly I just want you to and the demands that is happening in the arts and mathematics section. So how it is evolving, and the value for arts or the humanities and mathematical field, how it's helping or how it's evolving in the market now. So about related to your course as well, and maybe the placement that came into your school. So how students are taking this up?
If you see with the COVID crisis, after the COVID crisis, the psychology has been really boosting part. Not only with respect to the counseling, with the schooling as well as with the college, and even with the industries also nowadays. Because with respect to, if you see with the digital media, with mobile and everything, the counseling is really boosted. So it is an additional thing with, as with respect to NEP, what we have implemented. Like an engineering background student can choose this psychology course. So it is really going to get benefited for not only for the students but even with the teachers who are working. So yes, counseling is really boosting up. If you see with the design part, there is not as much as any saturation as such with the design part. Very few institutes or few universities runs with the design program because it needs a good infrastructures, the faculties to be hired out. And if you see with the placement ratio, the design part is getting a higher package. Recently, we have a package in the double digit, basically 10 and above the package starts the design part. So definitely the design industry is booming.
Mm-hmm. Great. That's a great insight. Thank you so much for that, sharing that your insight. Thank you. Right.
Sir,
So
I would
the
like to ask,
counselors who are watching us, yes, yes, Abba,
Poonam,
go ahead.
Poonam ma'am has a question.
sir, I would like to ask
Okay,
one
Poonam, ma'am.
question.
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, regarding location. Sir, one child is there who has got IIT Patna and one side triple IT Hyderabad. So which institute that child should consider? Location, I triple IT Hyderabad, obviously good location.
He should look after the geographical part and with the ambience, with the atmosphere, what he or she suits for him or her. Rest IIT is IIT. Wherever
Yes.
he or she gets, that is not an issue. But the only thing is that the culture, the ambience, what kind of things he or she should match over there.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So that's a great insight, Makaran sir and Vinayak sir. You have shared a great insight to all our viewers, parents, and counselors. Counselors will be talking about how you can join us, help the university, and help us getting more admission and spread about the beautiful courses that Vishwakarma University is offering to all the students out there in UG and PG courses. And the best thing is what I suggest the parent or the student is Vishwakarma University is very much open so that you can visit their campus, look around the environment, the lab, or you can speak to the faculty over there, find out the kind of opportunity that you're going to have in the in university after studying, and the placement opportunity that you have. So explore yourself, then definitely you'll definitely see to it and how the admission that process that happens, and you can get into Vishwakarma University. So the best part what I feel is whenever I interact with the university and the kind of partner with us is we check the campus, we check the faculty, we check the background of the placements and the kind of support that students get. So based on that, we connect with those universities. So in that case, so the Vishwakarma University is one of the best one what I would recommend, and we have very expert faculty like Dr. Makaran sir, and I've been seeing their entire HOD team and the people who supports in terms of the admission process as well. So that's a pretty interesting one. So before we wind up, any last word of wisdom from Makaran sir for our audience, for our students?
Yeah, just to say, wish you all the best for your upcoming entrance examinations if they are still to be there, as well as for your future career ahead, whatever you'll be selecting. I would urge all through this particular platform to uh, choose your university wisely after reviewing all the facts and figures about that particular university. And if you are having any interest in the programs that we have shared, we are always open. You can interact with the counselors telephonically or through email or through visiting the campus. That will be more relevant, and we'll be happy to host you at the university campus, including Lloyd G, you as well, to be
Sure,
there on the campus.
definitely. Definitely, I'll come along with the students and parents for
Definitely,
sure.
definitely. Most welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. And yes, the students, always you have a confusion, and the parents you always have confusion. So what career needs to be chosen, and what stream, what subject. So the best part here with us university is all the STEM like science, technology, engineering, arts, or maths. So all the fields, and as Makaran sir said, So it's not, we are not fixed with any particular courses. So we are upgrading the courses as per the industry demand, as per the market demand as well. So you've been seeing that, every few colleges, develop the new courses, depends on the market trends, and also depends on the company requirements. So they're teaching and bringing the industry experts for the internship projects, all the stuff. So you'll have that support system here. So you can feel free to visit the website. We'll be sharing the website in the comment section, so that you can also click on that. And also, if you're finding any difficulty in identifying the location or choosing the best course, we have a counseling session. You can book an appointment with our counselor. We can help you out what university, what course, and what specialization that is suitable for you, what career. We also help you to map the career based on your interest, personality, and your abilities. Also, we will prepare a career roadmap for you, so that you'll not have any challenge after completing your graduation or post graduation. So we help you in throughout your career journey. So we have been doing that so far, and we'll be still doing it for your benefit. Yeah. So with that, thank you so much for watching us, all the counselors, parents, students, and we'll be winding up for now, but we'll be back next week once again with a very nice topic related to your career, to help you to transform your life and your personal and professional life. So with that, thank you so much, Vinayak sir. Thank you so much, Dr. Makran
Thank you.
sir, for
Thank you.
being here and giving out your best time to for all our viewers. Thank you once again. All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaste.